What's up, guys? It's Matterz, and we will be talking about PhD Flopper potentially returning to Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. We're going to talk about a ton of stuff regarding PhD Flopper, obviously how it would relate directly into Black Ops 3 Zombies, how it would work, and just the simple fact that it was leaked within the game files of Black Ops 3 Zombies. This was found a couple months ago, and people have been talking about it ever since. And I did say like a week or two ago that I will be going back through the PC beta files and really trying to find every little thing that may relate to something we will see within the future for Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, as of now, we're not so sure again if any of this stuff will be returning. It is leaked information, so leaked information doesn't always come, to be true, and doesn't really come to the actual game in some cases, but most of the cases it does, and it's real. So we're gonna have to see PhD Flopper. It was found within the Black Ops 3 coding. Now, there's a couple things we have to talk about here. One is that obviously if it's not within the two base maps, Shadows of Evil and the Giant, it should be coming within any of the other DLC maps, potentially DLC 1, because again, we didn't really see a lot of perks within the DLC 1 trailer. Obviously we saw like Speed Cola, Double Tap, I'm pretty sure that's really it. So there's still a good chance, obviously, that PhD Flopper will return to DLC 1, even though we saw gameplay of it. DLC 2, 3, and 4, you never know what's going to happen with that. Who knows what they're going to add for those last couple of DLCs. And PhD Flopper, again, it could be sort of a hidden perk. They could advertise it as just a main perk. Or they can do what they did with Black Ops 2 Zombies and create it into sort of this like perma-perk type thing, because since it was found within the code, we don't necessarily know if it's like an actual perk machine that you buy. When we looked through the coding, no one really saw, spend 1,500 or 2,000 to buy PhD Flopper. It was sort of just like PhD Flopper was there. So maybe the actual usage and the effect of PhD Flopper was found within the code, but the actual perk itself was not. So we'll see a perma-perk version of it potentially within the next couple of DLCs. Maybe it's only for a DLC map, maybe it's just like an update that they had, but as of now we're not so sure. Again, it was found within the coding, so obviously track some sort of plan they have to actually carry this through. Any sort of PhD Flopper idea that they would have, I think would be a great one, and we just want some PhD, I guess, action within the game, because PhD Flopper really was a fan favorite perk, and it was a really good perk within Black Ops 1. Ascension PhD Flopper on the stairs, like who doesn't remember that? It's such a good perk. Now, one thing I would say, again, people are like, well, how would it work? Obviously, you have the sliding mechanic. You don't have the dolphin dive, but you have the slide. I think the slide would almost work perfectly with it. You really just slide into the zombies. It's the same sort of effect. If anything, it's easier, because the dolphin dive you can't really control. You just dolphin dive, you go straight down, but the slide you can turn to the left, turn to the right, you can like strafe slide. It's really cool how you can actually use that to your advantage. And if you had PhD Flopper, whether it's the perma perk or the actual perk, added within any of the DLCs, and you can slide through trains of zombies and destroy them, potentially even upgrade the perk, that would be a really fun, like efficient way to actually get to high rounds and play zombies. So again, it was leaked within the coding. We'll have to see what they do. Now, I don't want to mention this because I know people are always just like, well, they're just using old game files. They wouldn't use this many old game files and these specific perks for no reason. It's just, it doesn't make sense. They could have used the jug if they wanted like a perk model. Obviously, if they have it within the game files, they're using it for something. It's something within the game that we will see. And obviously DLCs, those would sort of be like the place and the prime location of where we would see those old remade perks come back to life and really just get us all excited, I guess. So again, we'll have to see. Like I said, I will be doing more videos going through the PC beta files and finding different stuff that we found, talking about it, potentially it coming to DLCs and all that stuff. But as of now, I think it's pretty interesting that PhD Flopper was leaked and it may be coming. So that's really it. Like the video, if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. I'll see you guys later.